Okay, so when we look at the plates here, these are the plates, and including the vertical splines. For the plates, you only have 6 different kinds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's why I grouped them here. This is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for the vertical, uh, there's only 2 types. This is 1 and 2. Okay, let's go ahead and construct this now. So the first thing is I'm going to bring the bottom plates, and on my guide here, there it is. So there is a 12 mm indentation, and then bring in the next one. This is the one, same as this. These are both type 1, except I re rearrange it so both the faces without any offset will be facing each other there, and then while the both ends will have the 12 mm takeoff. Okay, now once we get those, we can actually start putting on the panels. So let's do that. That's the very first one. Now we can do the first panel, and the first panel that I'm going to bring in would be this one. And let's bring it in. So you could see it's right there. So that's the first panel. Okay. And then we need to bring in the vertical splines here. This is that vertical spline. I'm going to bring it here. So we just flush, and then on the other end, we'll bring this. Okay, so that's the first. That's what we have. That's the first one. Okay. And then we can actually go ahead and do this. So we'll have a square here. So I'm going to bring in this one. Which will be it's right there. Okay. Now once I have this, and I need to bring the vertical spline here, which is the vertical spline coming from this one here. So it's this vertical spline. So let me bring this vertical spline. Okay, so that's the vertical spline in there. Now, I'm actually going to bring in the panel. Okay, I need to bring in the panel. So the panel for that is this one here. And I'm going to bring this. So it's basically, we're going to insert it like this, going in, and then it locks on the vertical spline, and there it is. Okay. So you'll have, you can see, you now have the square, and now we can go ahead and finish this work, to work on this. This would be the windows. So I'm going to bring in this window. And once we got that window, we need to insert a second spline here. I'm just going to go ahead and just, normally that comes from this other spline. So we can bring the spline, or I'm just going to just go ahead and copy as if I'm bringing in another same spline as this. I'm going to insert it here. Okay, you can see it there. And now we need a second window here. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this as if I'm bringing a new window, SIPS window, and then ring it. So you can see it will be, we're going to slide it until they're connected. Okay, so you have the splines here, and now we need to insert another vertical spline. I'm just going to copy this and see if I'm inserting a new one here. Okay. Once I get that, then I need to insert this other one here. So which is really just the reverse of this, and which is this one here. So I'm going to move this. You can see we're inserting, sliding, and then make sure that it's all in there. So we should have our panels here, and then we can bring in these other vertical splines. I'm just going to copy that as if I'm bringing a a new vertical spline. Make sure that I have it connected here. Okay, there it is. So that one is done. And then we can go ahead and connect this, which is the same as this. So I'm just going to copy this as if I'm bringing a new spline. So I'm just going to copy this and bring a new one. Okay. Well, let me keep it there and get closer so I could connect this one here. Oh, actually, we need the bottom plates first. So let me delete that. Bring in the bottom plates first, which is this. And if I bring this in, bring in there, and then bring in the vertical splines, which I'm going to copy from here. Make sure that it's aligned. There. Okay. Now it's aligned. I'm going to bring in this similar panels. Then I'm going to slide it through here. You see, and then just bring it. And then we're going to slide it until it closes there. Okay. Okay. And then bring in this connectors. This is, I'm just going to use this and bring it in. So let me put it there first, and then I'm going to grab this end here, and so I can insert it there. Okay. So I got that. And then the same thing, I could bring this vertical spline and insert it here. Okay, so we got the first basically 6 panels here. Now, my next step that I would suggest is to do this here. And let's bring that bottom plate, which is this one here. Assuming that we have marked the correct, or where we're going to insert it correctly, which is there. So there it is. Okay. Now we inserted that. Now we can actually bring in the panels. So, which is this panel here. I'm going to bring it in. I'll grab it there and then insert it from the top. That from the top. And then we're just going to slide it down and slide it down. And now it's in. Once you get that in, then you can insert the 2 vertical splines here, which is the same as this. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this as if I'm bringing in a new vertical spline in there. I should put that there. Okay, once you get this 2, I would suggest that we place the header on top of here, which is this one. So if I bring that header, so the reason why I would like to bring this in to make sure that this is all in straight line. Okay. Now, once we have this, we can actually put in the top plates here. And the top plates is the same as the ones on the bottom. So I'm just going to the bottom plates and this one. And now I'm going to bring it on top. Okay, so that's my, let's see, make sure that we're actually there. So now let's look at it. So we have this wall is complete. And then we now have this. And we can actually go ahead and start laying this this